Okay, now we're running. All right. I don't even know if I paused the goddamn thing. I thought I paused the thing, guys. But it's all good. But anyway, I'm back. You got a judge saying, and then, like, this might be broke up in pieces, y'all. So, you know what I mean? You might want to definitely, look for a part 1, maybe a part 2, might be a part 3 on this one. You know how I do. I don't know, this thing, I paused it, but I'm not sure. It's like it started it back up again or something, y'all. So it's going to be a couple of parts to this. But like I was saying, and big up Robbie Shakespeare again in his passing, in case that other piece don't get on before the slip of verbiage that I use in the other piece. They might flag it. And we were coming off of talking about, that vid, relief fund that the police got implemented in when Joe Biden should have used that to hold over states' heads to stop that qualified immunity. And then that led into this Kyle Rittenhouse thing. So we were talking about how the judge was sitting here saying that you can't call the victims victims. You can call them rioters or looters, but you can't call them victims. So what was Kyle Rittenhouse? Why was his mom charged? She brought him a daggone assault rifle and then drove him across state lines. About an hour away. To go talking about he taking care of some property. No, just take care of your shit where you live. Fuck what you going over there for? You ain't got no, what property you take care of? Do y'all own something? What fucking piece of property your parents or your people own over there? That you had to go get your assault? No. That's why they didn't want to implement nothing in that daggone trial. You had a judge that was playing the daggone defense attorney. This is part of white maneuvers, okay? Because they knew this Arbery thing was not going to look good, and it didn't look good. Because these were a bunch of daggone ex-race soldiers, still race soldiers, on a daggone, come on, yeah, run him down that shit and body, get him, goddamn, man, he going down there. Y'all ain't go, boy, get him, boy. Buck, get your gun there, watch out, you go for your gun, boom. See, that's what that Arbery shit was. So they know they weren't going to get away with that because you had some rebel yell ass rednecks running down the street. Yahoo! We got us one, buddy! Y'all go! See, they was all too willing to kill somebody. They want to get away with that. So they know these white supremacists, they were going to be a sacrifice. So they were already ready to, they just had to hand them to the wolves. You niggas, you'll get your 1 or 2 or 3 of them. But you won't get this young one in training because we got to raise them up, by golly. So we're going to have one of us out here to shoot you niggas dead in the street, I say. So they sacrificed 3 old farts because see, basically looking at, okay, you fuckers' lives is basically over anyway. Fuck y'all. Y'all fucked up. Too bad. You see what I'm saying? But this here young one right here now, we're not going to let you put a daggone hand on him. You're not going to touch one hide of hair on him. I'll tell you what, goddammit. We're not going to let you touch a hide of hair of that boy right there, because that's one of our good old damn boys right there. He young, and he got to grow up so he can shoot you niggas. And thus he's being paraded around on all these racist, white supremacist little podcasts and all on Fox News, you know what I mean? And he's everywhere. He's like a white supremacist hero right now. Dig. They even talking about the Republicans, the racist bastards they are, the sons and daughters bastards, the bitches that they are. They're talking about getting a possible congressional job. Can you dig it? What's the title for the day, folks? White maneuvers. You sacrifice 3 old farts because they shit's done anyway. But you're not gonna get this youngin'. Cause he's young. Hey. The whole system worked for him. You ain't never in your whole life ever seen a judge act as an attorney, a defense attorney. I done been to court twice. They sent my ass to prison. Okay? Well, I went to prison once. I've been to court twice. Let's get it right. I've been to prison twice, but I've been to court twice. So that's about even. But the second time I went to prison, I really had to go to prison. I absconded that probation because I was just tired of fuckers, and I got married and moved to Florida, so I knew what I was doing. But that's another story. There was some trickery shit going on down there in Wade County, North Carolina, with them white supremacists down there and trying to basically juice me for money for some odd reason. And there was something going on with that was very wicked. And so we're going to leave that alone. That's concerning Wade County, North Carolina, and they white supremacist asses as well. Oh, yeah, and I would like to just jump off subject and big up the South Carolina Bulldogs, South Carolina State Bulldogs from Orangeburg, South Carolina, for kicking Deion Sanders and them poke-ass teeth in Jackson State, Mississippi. We take our hats off to you because you got there, and Deion did get y'all the conference championship. So we ain't dissing Deion. We take our hats off. But see, everybody was on Deion dick and was worrying about everything about Mississippi. Hey, man, they showing Deion hobbling around this damn little knee, damn tricycle or whatever. And then they were dissing our little poor little fat coach over there in South Carolina State. And he was just sitting there doing like this, looking at them like a father. I know y'all boys better get y'all shit together. And I guess it's just what? Halftime they came and they got their shit together and kicked goddamn Jackson State teeth in. So big up. And that was a great way to push up black universities, even though they're turning white. All right. That being said, big up the South Carolina State Bulldogs. Yes, sir, for beating Deion Sanders' team. That'd be the Bulldogs, South Carolina State, the original Bulldogs from Orangeburg, that is. We're not talking about the Marlboro County Bulldogs from South Carolina, Marlboro County, Bentonville. How y'all doing? Yeah. So back on the subject, because I do that. Which takes me to critical race theory, because we're going to keep it moving. Now, we're gonna once again, what's it called, y'all? White maneuvers. We got people tripping on critical race theory. And this kind of goes hand in hand because while we got people tripping on critical race theory, right? And what is that anyway? American history. What is American history? Let's see. It started off with slavery. The oldest city, the conquistadors bringing over their slaves and building up St. Augustine and other people coming afterwards. And then you got Civil War. We can skip back and forth. We got Hiroshima, Japan. You got the Korean War. You got the Vietnam. You got the Revolutionary, which niggas participated in every last one of them sons of bitches. Even the one that we basically freed our own goddamn selves. Don't forget that thing that David Chappelle said about, remember and never forget, I am a black dude. And what the world? Oh, that's Mr. Fred down there working on. Y'all hear some knocking? That's Mr. Fred working on these pipes. And I'm glad he ain't come to my house because I'm sitting there doing this blog, and there's some pipes going on. And he was hoping it would be down these next two apartments under me. So y'all might hear some knocking. That's Mr. Fred and I'm trying to loosen them pipes down. And that's our building manager. All respect due to Mr. Fred. He's a good manager. And not only is a good manager, you can tell he's a good custodian of the neighborhood because we live in a pretty tough historical neighborhood. We live around the Hebrew Historical National Cemetery, which is a beautiful neighborhood, but it's also a tough neighborhood, a congregate neighborhood. But this side over here, Mr. Fred keeps it peaceful and he keeps it quiet, and people don't come on this side with that bullshit. You know what I mean? They keep it down the street, cross the street, over there the street, wherever the street. They don't come on this side of the street, and that's because I think of the respect of the elders that's on this corner. And they see that we're a working class and we ain't with that bullshit. So enough respect to Mr. Fred, my building manager down there making noise. So, but what is critical race theory, Critical race theory is nothing but American history, y'all. You got, now, once again, what's today's topic? White maneuvers, white racist, supremacist maneuvers. Actually, it's white supremacist maneuvers. That is the name of the topic of today's discussions. And we're showing you these maneuvers and different things that has been happening in events that I hope some of you Democrat Negroes can see. Because a lot of this shit is happening in your Democrat states. Most of this shit is happening in your Democrat states. Wait till you get James Clyburn here, I'll tell you. That's sloganism. You don't need to be doing that sloganism. You cause us folks. Probably you cause us folks. Sloganism. Don't get Jim Clyburn to talking about that shit. It ain't no slogan. It's just realism. See, they just don't want y'all to look at shit. They want you to think that, that's not the piss, it's rain. Just pull your umbrellas out. It's piss. That ain't rain, that's piss. They pissing on you niggas out here. Because now they want to try to tell you that and this is all to do, once again, white maneuvers. This is all white racist supremacist maneuvers. This is all to do with trying to keep you foundational Black Americans from getting your reparations. They want to now classify a people that was indigenous to this country, that got slaughtered and ran out. Those of us who made it down there with the Maroons and the Seminoles and fought with them, survived. And some of us kept going on south, down to Mexico and on further down to damn South America. A lot of us kept going that way. See, they don't tell you that. They want y'all niggas to think. See, they don't tell y'all the truth. They want y'all niggas to think everybody ran up north. No, the fuck we didn't. Most of us ran our motherfucking ass down south. Down there with the Seminoles and the Maroons fighting that war that these bitches lost. The United Snakes of America. And those of us did not want to be involved with that, kept going south. Kept going down. So, you know what I mean? This is another maneuver for them to keep your black ass from getting reparations. Because now they want you all to think that those of us that they reclassify who are indigenous to this country, who are native to this country, reclassified as what? Negroes and sold into slavery. Put on boats sometimes and sent off to Europe and in India, where the queen that was building up India, and send their asses off to the Saudi Arabias and to the Emirates. And yes, see, y'all niggas don't know about that. Yes, niggas got sent from here to there. Yes, that's what Dane Calloway keep trying to tell you, stupid niggas. Everybody ain't come off no fucking slave ship, you dumb fucks. A lot of us was fucking here already, fighting. So, and those they brought from Africa. Let's not get it twisted. They did not populate this country with all those niggas from Africa. A lot of us was fucking already here. They either put us in slave, they reclassified us as Negroes and enslaved us here, along with the niggas coming off the boat, or they put it, look, they was unloading and reloading, man. Going down to South America, going down to the Caribbean islands, going to the daggone Europe, going to daggone Saudi Arabia, going to India, you dumb fucks, and even going back to Africa where the white people were occupying, you stupid fucks. They were taking niggas from here who were indigenous back to Africa. They wasn't used to Africa. They ain't know Africa no more. And they ain't want, of course they ain't bring back niggas from Africa back to Africa because they know them niggas will know that terrain. So the niggas they brought from America back to Africa were black American Native American, indigenous Indian people. The niggas they brought from Africa, they brought from Africa to America because they know them niggas wouldn't know where to run and know where to go, even though they did try to run. What sense would it make to take Africans back to Africa, you dumb fucks? So they couldn't just take everybody out of Africa like y'all keep thinking, you dumb fuckers. They was taking motherfuckers out of Africa and taking slaves back to Africa and to fucking Saudi Arabia and to fucking India. You dumb fucks. So they want to reclassify us now, y'all. I say all that to you, some of you dumb, slow ass on the short bus motherfuckers. I say all that to get all the way around the Robin Hood's barn is to say they want to reclassify y'all now. Those people who went through all that shit right there. The Mid-Atlantic, both ways. The reclassifying of black indigenous people here. Bringing slaves from Africa here. Taking them all over up and down the eastern seaboard to damn, to all the way as far as Brazil. Because if you niggas don't know, quick quiz. All right, we're going to do a Jeopardy right fast. All right? Where are the most niggas been taken as slaves that are of African descent in the world? Is it number 1, the United States? Is it number 2, Europe? Is it number 3, Saudi Arabia? Or is it number 4, Brazil? You have 10 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. You dunce ass niggas, all right? Wrong, niggas, wrong. It's Brazil. Brazil has the most African descent DNA people outside of Africa in the whole fucking world, you stupid fucks. Let's go to school. So, I say all that to say this, which is to deal with this stupid ass critical race theory shit. They now, these dumb white racist ass people around the world, some of the same fuckers who was down there at the Black Lives Matter Plaza with you stupid motherfuckers. Yeah, woohoo! It was just a fucking summer hangout, you dumb fucks, for those white folks. These are the same liberals I see when I be up in Georgetown doing DoorDash, and I go and fucking walk up to their damn houses. They got a big ass sheet out in their yard coming off of MacArthur Boulevard some motherfucking where. In Foxhall Road, on the corner, talking about a big damn fucking bed sheet in front of the yard. And they got the corner house with the corner yard. Talking about Black Lives Matter written in black. And they're up 2 flights of steps to get to their house. They watching me struggle all these goddamn bags up there to them. And them bitches don't even come out to fucking help me not once. Just be like, yo, thanks, dude. I'm like, you don't get your little bitch ass back in the house, man. Don't even tip a nigga or nothing. Motherfuckers ain't shit out here, man. Where's all that energy at, white people? For the qualified immunity. Where's all that energy at, white people? Why y'all ain't putting pressure on Biden? Where y'all at? All you Black Lives Matter crack white people. Glad I caught myself. I ain't saying a word that time. They might flag this one, but the Lord hope they don't. Where y'all at then? Don't see y'all. All y'all downtown. Mad with them daggone stupid ass Trump people came out there and started tear gassing and smacking y'all over the news camera. People getting knocked over. So he can go take a Photoshop with the Bible in his hand. And y'all, he did y'all a favor. He moved y'all the hell away from in case his father wanted to strike a big bolt of lightning on his little orange ass. Sit there holding the Bible in his hand. Some should say, bow! Fire! It should have been just a daggone coyote crisp right there, like how they do the poor coyote all the time when you got to get at that road runner. When you deal with some type of fiery substances or something. He asked me a crisp. That should have happened to Trump. And all the fake white folks who was out there too. That should have happened to some of them as well because you're fake. That was a summer hangout. You Negroes couldn't see it. You got a lot of Negroes out there with the kumbaya. LGBT Democratic hangout, Black Lives Matter, bullshit, Tamika Mary fuckery. All this is being said because they want to now, basically, for all you niggas who are on the slow bus, basically critical race theory boils down to this. And for all you niggas don't know, and anybody in my earshot, here, you can go to school real quick. This is what critical race theory is. If you all don't know, I'm going to learn you real fast. Critical race theory is basically saying that black people were indigenous and were immigrants. Huh? Did you hear me again? You're no longer classified as a slave, or slavery wasn't what you were going through. You were going through indentured servitude. And we were immigrants. See, this is why they want to put us in this immigrant shit. They want to put us, this is why this African-American shit is no. I don't know nothing about Africa. I love it. I fight for it. I back it. I'm with Malima. I'm down with that brother all the way. But do I know anything about it? No. I'm not indigenous of there. I'm indigenous of it right here in D.C. I can tell you all about the daggone DMV. You know, and certain parts around America. But I bet you I can tell you more about the DMV. About how that sinking ass mall downtown with the old C&O Canal and the, what they call it, Tigers, some shit, they call it some shit down there. All that old water and everything built on down there with the Department of Energy down there and all the places down there. All that Smithsonian, all that shit sitting in a sinking sand. They don't even know it. Running water just running up under there. A whole stream. Potomac just flying all up under there. Y'all don't even know it. C&O Canal run all through up and down there. Y'all think it isn't dried up? Yeah, okay. That was y'all think. One day that shit sank in that day. When y'all asses be on top of it, Lord, God bless you. I just hope it don't happen to no people. Hope it happen one day when the mall is closed and it just sank in so people can see I wasn't lying to you. One of them whole buildings gonna be gone. Think I'm bullshitting. Can't tell y'all Negroes nothing. Well, y'all walking on that same sinking sand dealing with these people, man. And this critical race theory. You're trying to classify you as an immigrant. This is why this African American shit is no good. Because that can classify you as an immigrant. Because you're classifying with something outside of your origin, outside of where you're indigenous to, outside where you're native to. You're born right here in America. No disrespect to our genome pool and our DNA pool from Africa and our brothers and sisters from Africa. No disrespect. I'm trying to get this shit right over here so we can unite with y'all, so y'all can get right with us, but there's too many of y'all on that bullshit. So we're going to need y'all conscious ones to get y'all bullshit coons over there checked and get them in check like we trying to do over here. And maybe we can start build a bridge for those who are like-minded with us, because I hear brothers that be calling on Tariq Nasheed's show. I be hearing brothers calling, you know, on the Professor, not Professor Black Truth, but Black Authority. I be hearing people calling on Jason's show, who is from African descent, and they down, they understand, they feel it. And they're trying to implement their own thing, like, okay, take this as Jamaicans. I laughed at it at first, but then I'm like, nah, I ain't mad at that. All of a sudden now Jamaican people are saying all Jamaicans didn't come from slavery. Oh, duh! That's what we've been trying to tell you. We've been trying to tell you that. And then a lot of y'all did. Because Jamaica was a slave broke island. That's where they broke a lot of slaves. And they couldn't break you in Jamaica. Guess where they took your ass next? Haiti. Haiti and Jamaica was known as the islands where they broke you. In America, they couldn't break your ass in America. Down there on Paris Island where the mosquitoes as big as your goddamn thumb. They couldn't break you down there. They sent your ass to Jamaica and Haiti, man. So there were a lot of slaves sent there because they were slaves that were very, very rebellious slaves. The John Brown types. They sent a lot of them niggas down there, man. The Kunta Kinte types. They sent their ass in Jamaica. They came to there. Oh, that nigga can't. Send that nigga. He gonna fuck on my plantation up here in North Carolina. Get that nigga out of Arkansas. Send that nigga out of goddamn Texas. Get that bitch out of Florida. Send him down to Jamaica. Put that bitch on board. Goddamn Haiti. Goddamn, they'll teach him over there. Goddamn it. They butt break niggas down there. They don't care. Them nasty white boys down there. They some nasty sodomites. They don't give a damn about them niggas down there. Yeah, cut their thumbs off while they stick their thing in their ass. Yeah, they don't give a damn about them niggas down there. Nasty motherfuckers, they will. That saying Jamaica is island with gay and homosexuality. Don't read into that wrong, my brothers. Now probably it is because y'all done got weak and done got food and let America disinfluence and got y'all Jamaicans down there food. But that is another subject with the shit y'all doing down there. Y'all down there killing your women left and right. Something wrong with y'all motherfuckers down there in Jamaica. You know? I don't fuck wrong with y'all. At least them niggas over there in Haiti, they held a motherfucker for ransom and got them a few million. Y'all niggas down there just killing your own women at that. Pregnant. Man, fire, burn, lightning strike the whole of your blood clot. I'm telling you Jamaican people right now. So hear this. Soul Flow and all you people. I hope Soul Flow hear this. I hope so. I'm gonna make sure I send Soul Flow this. I'm telling all my African American, well, there are a lot of African brothers who I'm cool with from down now American. So I'm telling all my who are from Africa, who are American brothers, and all my foundational black American brothers and sisters, don't even go to Jamaica right now. And damn, so don't think about no motherfucking Haiti. And fuck Dominican Republic too. Look, there's a nice island called Antigua. Don't even mess with Trinidad right now. Trinidad on that bullshit too. I'm putting notice on you motherfuckers. Yes, I am. I ain't gonna have my brother, especially around look, and you bitches goddamn ticket to go down there for Christmas time, cancel that motherfucker. Your shit grid gets stole. Down these places, they will steal your luggage, your presents, they will steal your shit. Do not go down there during Christmas, I'm telling you. Unless you done sit your shit down there, special partial in a barrel to someone's house address, and the barrel's got a seal and lock on that, you know, can't nobody open it but you when you get there. You feel me? I'm some real shit. You know what I mean? Gotta have an international government type seal on that shit. You going out with some luggage and some shit. My great late aunt can tell you about that shit. My cousin Judah's mother, God bless her soul. A lot of other people can tell you about that shit too. Y'all got it fucked up. I'm telling my people don't go down there. But back to critical race theory, man. As we move on. Like I said, this thing jumps over, man, you know. Might be a 3-part today, man, because we're going to get into all this today. Critical race theory, in short, is basically just trying to say, niggas, you're no more as classified slave. With y'all slave and all that shit we took you through with slavery and the sharecropping, that shit is no more. Critical race theory means that you niggas who are immigrants and came over here and basically did a service of servitude. You all were indentured services. That's what they basically saying you motherfuckers is now. All you people who are like me, who will call themselves foundational black Americans, you know what I mean? We're now classified because of critical race theory that we are now indentured services and immigrants. All that is because they don't want you to get your daggone reparations. Because let's just keep it real, y'all. Slavery is American history. But they'll tell you that the Holocaust, you know what I mean, is history that the world should remember. But now America wants us not to remember slavery as the way it was and the way it is and the way it happened and the way it was done and how it was done for free and how we never got compensated even up to date. They want you to look at it like you niggas volunteered to come over here on them slave ships. Now you niggas know you got in line, goddamn it, put them chains on. All we did was just crack the whips and catch you all in order, goddamn it, as long as y'all can get on the ship safe. We wanted to make sure you niggas got on the ship safe and got over here to safe voyage and safe passage. That's what they want to tell you dumb fucks. And you got niggas out here that look like me and you who is arguing this shit on the behalf of these white racist bastards. I say fire burn all you all who call yourself black and arguing that shit. Fire burn your whole generation. I hope that your whole generation has some kind of turmoil from you all backing your own destruction and downfall of your own black nation of people. Gunshot for you and your whole generation. May Jah plague you with the harshest of plagues and pestilence that he can. Because you, my dear enemy, are a cancer and a pestilence to black people. All you niggas who are here, who are caping for white supremacy, who are buffing for white supremacy, who are vying for shit like critical race theory, may God plague you with the worstest of plagues. May God curse your whole generation in his holy name. Selah. Because this leads me into something else that I want you dumb Negroes to hear. See, I done did my homework. I've been watching shit about a good, what? I've been watching shit now for about a good almost month and a half, 2 months. I ain't hollered at y'all probably since what, early November or late, you know what I'm saying, or October. I wanted to see what the fuck's going on. I wanted to just sit back and watch shit, see. Sometimes you gotta sit back and take a stock, you know what I mean? It's like having a warehouse or a store, you know? You gotta go around and take stock of what the hell you have. So that way you won't over-order some shit that ain't really being sold. That way you know if that shit ain't really being sold, especially at the price you're trying to sell it at. Now it's time to break it down a little bit. Okay, you might have made, let's say, 75 cents off of that, what you got, over the price what you bought it for. Well, now you know you gotta go ahead and break down 25 more cents. Just make the 50 cents and be done with it. And if it sells fast at that price, okay, maybe you order just a little bit at a time and then maybe put another dime on it and sell it at that price and see how it go. You feel me? That's called taking a stock, Negroes. That's called business. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's take a stock, Negroes. In New York City, for all you Negroes who don't only keep your noses on where you at in your own neighborhoods, because what goes on somewhere else, especially in a big city like New York and Chicago, or DC, or whatever, it's going to happen in your neighborhood soon, especially when it's a white supremacist sponsored program. Like thus. Oh, and the white supremacists who are sponsoring this are the Democrat white supremacists. The Democrat Party. These are your sponsors for this one. They're now sponsoring a bill, and matter of fact, it's not even sponsored in New York no more. It's being sponsored now in Chicago. New York is law now in New York. It's already passed. It's already been law. It should be signed in pretty soon, if not already. I know you all Negroes like, oh shit, what's this now? What the hell Shaka got on? Yes, because you niggas don't watch. You niggas don't look at the real, you know, black news. The black news channel is gone now, y'all. You shea butter Twitter motherfuckers. That black news shit is over. They firing motherfuckers on that shit now. Niggas is losing their job on the black news channel now. Okay? That shit about to fold up because they realize the real black media is us. Niggas like me who get to y'all local niggas who know me around here, know your people that might know me, and you got